Right? I'm acting a fool off here. I'm all loose and warmed up now.
We got James No Games Martin coming to the ring right now.
Wow, what a walkout. Tiger style. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. You're right.
Here comes Ivan Vazquez coming to the ring. We've got to have the mariachi. Ready? All right, guys, we are primed for the co-main event. James No Games Martin, Ivan Vazquez as they receive their final instruction.
All right.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm super stoked for this one.
I'm stoked.
You see two different types of energy. Very excited here, very calm over here. The Philly boys coming with the energy.
I think this fight's going to be a really interesting, stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
Beautiful jab to the body by Vazquez.
Oh, he's coming in to fight.
Yes.
Philly boy coming in to fight.
Yeah, you're not really seeing him take that traditional Philly shell, stance. He is looking to use that jab that you were talking about. I like how he's doubling that up too. He's not just sticking with the single.
I think Vazquez is a slow starter.
And they do have 6 rounds to work, so it is possible you see him come alive a little bit more in the later rounds.
I love hearing the corners talk. You know what I mean? To get an idea of where they're coming from. These guys must have had coffee from Art of Coffee, one of our sponsors, because these guys are full of energy. Guys, thanks for spending your Saturday night with us. This is Adam Villarreal, Colin Wright, Leroy Fountain, Paradigm Combat Sports 1, live from the GHS Event Center.
He better get started.
Yeah, he seems to be a little bit slow on the start.
Quick tie-up.
Martin's starting to work that Philly shell a little bit. It looked like he was coming out a little bit more of a square stance, and then now he's starting to fight behind that Philly shell. Oh, his mouth guard dropped out. I don't think... Oh, the referee did see it. I guess he's just looking for a break in the action. And there it is.
Remember the days of the UFC, they'd let you rinse it off before putting it back in the mouth? Now we don't do that anymore, but maybe here we do, actually.
Yeah, there we go.
You gotta rinse it off.
Absolutely.
But you know, these guys are warriors. They don't care. They want to get back in there and keep that action going.
You ever seen it in the boxing gym? Sparring?
Yeah, exactly. Right off
Put
the
it back
mat.
in.
Throw a little extra spit on
I've never
it,
been
if
one of those
anything.
guys, but
Vazquez starting to unload his hands a little bit.
Vazquez with a nice flurry, but so is Martin coming right back. Guys leaning up against each other, fighting in the pocket. Whoa,
Nice body work.
shot.
Vazquez. You looking to fight?
Yeah, he's starting to come alive.
This is a little bit. I said it's a little bit abnormal for a guy with his height to go forward like that and fight. But hey, if it works for him, it works, and that's what he's looking to do.
Well, we kind of mentioned earlier, styles make fights, and I think Vazquez comes from a little bit more of that traditional Mexican-style boxing. You know, a lot of pressure, a lot of infighting, and that seems to be what he's doing here. He also, I actually am really impressed with how calm he seems.
Very calm.
Yeah, he
absolutely.
seems completely unfazed by this first round. Like you said, he's starting a little slow, but
You see him starting to pick it up?
little by little, yeah. I think that's definitely his game plan, is to pour it on in the later rounds. Competitive first round.
All right, guys, round one in the books.
I get the first half of the round to Martin, and then the second half of the round, Ivan started coming on. Them body shots started finding their mark, and a few of those headshots.
Absolutely. Yeah, another hard round to call, I think, judging-wise, right? Do you like the counter boxing, or do you like the forward pressure, right?
Right.
Well, we still got 5 more rounds to figure it out, guys. I think they showed a great opening round, and we're going to see how this evolves, how it goes.
Who do you think won the round?
That's, again, like Colin said, you know, Martin started at the beginning, Vazquez came out toward the end.
It really depends. Again, it's going to depend on how the judges are scoring the cards.
But once again, this is testament to great matchmaking.
Absolutely.
I think the one thing I saw from Vazquez that I really liked was kind of his calmness and the fact that he was starting to dig to the body early in the fight. You get on that, as you know, money in the bank for later rounds, right?
Absolutely. Plus, it looked like it stuck Martin for a while when he was going to the body. Like those shots hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Round 2 starting right now. Paradigm Combat Sports 1.
I really like the jab of both guys. Vazquez seems to have a little bit heavier of a jab, but Martin seems to be doubling and tripling it up pretty well.
I tell you what, I'm sitting here watching. I'm watching Vazquez, and I tell you who he reminds me of, his style and his stance the whole night. He reminds me of Alexis Arguello. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that fighter from a while. I'm not sure. But Alexis Aguero, I'm not sure. Nicaragua.
Tell us about it.
Nicaragua. He's from Nicaragua.
What about his style are you seeing that reminds you?
Tall, long, strong fighter.
Calm.
Tall, long, strong, and calm fighter that constantly looked to just get to work and keep it pushing.
Absolutely. What's going on here?
Do we have a low blow? I missed that. What do we have?
I'm not sure.
It's a quick glove touch. Back to the action.
That's a nice jab he got. That's a nice jab, Vazquez.
Yeah, nice and long, stiff. I like how he's hooking off with the jab as well. And he seems unfazed by the pressure coming back at him. You'll notice when he ties up, he just nice and relaxed. No big movements in what he's doing.
See some nice action coming on.
Vazquez putting on the pressure.
And again, that jab to the body. Money in the bank, and it's going to bring those hands down. Hopefully it sets up a bigger
Martin
shot.
is throwing a lot of punches. Vazquez is going to have to straighten up that right hand and find a home to it.
This is something else that I find really interesting about boxing. The clinch in boxing is really not allowed, but some referees tend to allow it a little bit more than others. It seems like this referee is perfectly fine with the guys clinching and fighting out of that clinch. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks that way. Did you see Vazquez just give him the Philly shell?
Yeah, a little bit.
See, he's got to straighten that right hand out.
Yeah.
He's going to find a home for it if he straightens it out.
Well,
right now he's shooting it over top of his head.
Yeah. You think that was more because of the closer range?
No, in
general,
I'm not sure, but in general, he's been looping it when he shoots it. Oh, Martin's lip is bleeding.
I see that.
First sign of blood all night.
Right.
Hopefully not the last, but. There's that Philly shell style. Oh, beautiful right hand counter.
Beautiful work.
What a flurry.
Beautiful
Again,
work.
unfazed by Vazquez.
Look at this. Woo!
These guys are warriors. Look at that.
Look at what Vazquez is giving back though. So this exchange, Martin is giving a lot of punches, shooting them off. Vazquez is giving the same flurry when he comes back, but it's bop, 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 bop. Each shot is hard and he's starting at the body and coming up to the head. I wonder how long this fight will last.
You think Vazquez won that round?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think the rounds are close, but I think with the way the judges, I think the effective puncher was Vazquez wins the round.
And it seems to be that the judges are scoring more effectively for the effective strikes.
Yes, agreed.
I think those first two rounds were probably a feeler-out round for Vazquez.
Absolutely.
I look to see him turning it up.
Yeah, because it seems like he just keeps turning it up every round.
Absolutely.
It's going to be something to watch, guys.
Like you said, slow starter, but this is more of a marathon. So if you pick it up in the middle two and then the last two rounds, that's really where you can take over this fight.
Guys coming into round 3 of 6 for the night, for the co-main event. Martin versus Vazquez.
Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it. Slide it. Slide it. Side to side. Side to side. Jab and slide. Jab and slide. With my feint in. I need my feint, baby. Yes, sir. Keep working on it. Let's go. Jab and slide.
Martin with a very exuberant corner, shouting out instruction.
Giving it to him. They told it to him, right?
Now, one thing I feel like I just heard it out of Martin's corner, but I haven't really seen a whole lot of tonight is feinting.
You know what? You're right.
It's been a lot of high-action energy fights, right? Not a lot of, like, feinting and picking guys apart from the outside.
That's what Martin is looking to do now. He's looking to start trying to box more than anything, right?
Right.
He's got to, because Vazquez has put that pressure on.
Absolutely.
Vazquez is putting it on. He's not really giving him time room to breathe when you think about it.
When he's on the outside, he's using the jab really effectively. When he's on the inside, he's using the clinch pretty effectively. See, looking to tie up right there, get those inside ties, shoot shots up the middle, right?
Right.
There you go.
I love it. Another fight, staying in the pocket, literally toe-to-toe.
Oh, beautiful right-hand counter from Vazquez. Oh, and another right-hand return by Martin.
Oh, he didn't catch that one.
Oh, Martin's starting to unload here. Leaning on Vazquez here.
Absolutely, Martin finding his place in the fight. Quick separation from the official.
Referee gives a low blow warning there to Martin.
Both fighters back to the center of the ring, right straight to the body.
You're right, Vazquez is using that little Philly shell. Using that backhanded trap.
See?
What are your thoughts on the lowered left hand of Martin?
I think if Vazquez straightens out that right hand, he's gonna find a home for it.
Nice.
Man, 3 or 4 jabs in a row just landed for Martin there. Good counter left hook and out of the corner. I think that's what he needs more of. He needs a, like his corner's saying, he needs a box, technically.
Vazquez gonna have to start.
More importantly, I like what they're saying, smart boxing.
Right.
Smart boxing.
Vazquez gonna start picking up the volume on the punches. You gotta straighten that right hand out though.
Yeah, you would think that if he's a slow starter, this would be the round that he would start to pick it up in.
Right.
Instead, Martin came out. Martin came out and showed him something.
These guys, woo!
Martin came out.
Man, both of these guys flurrying really nice in the pocket there.
What a round!
It's a tough round. Tough round.
Another tough round to call,
but I think on punch volume, Martin might have got that round. Right now, I think we're looking at about 2 rounds to 1. I got Vazquez with 2-1. What you got?
I'm thinking Vazquez as well.
I got Vazquez 2-1.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, no, I probably do have Vazquez 2-1. But that first round was super close.
You know what? He's not that far ahead, though. I mean, Martin can absolutely take this right now.
Absolutely. That round right there, Martin came out the box. He didn't come out to sit in front of him and fight. The first 2 rounds, he's sitting and fighting a little bit more. That round, he moved a little bit more. So Vazquez is going to have to change up what he's doing to figure out how to close that gap and get back to what he was doing in rounds 1 and 2.
Absolutely. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I think Martin's girlfriend or wife just came over to the corner and gave him a stern talking to. I'm excited to see how he comes out this round.
Sounds like my wife. I love you, honey.
Sharp jab.
Here we go.
Excuse me, Vazquez, right off the cusp.
He's ready. He's ready.
Yeah, it looks like he's coming out to try to win this round.
I wish we could have went in the corner. I wish we could have went in Vazquez's corner and find out what he was saying, but I think he told him to come out and go ahead.
Exactly.
Beautiful left hook counter by Martin. Another right hand. Good exchanges here.
Look at these guys.
Look.
The sweat is starting to fly.
No one's backing off. No one's stepping back. These guys are just staying at it, sticking to it.
You gotta watch because Vazquez is actually catching a few of those shots on the arm.
Absolutely. But, you know, it seems a little unconventional, right? Typically, the longer fighter doesn't have as much of an advantage on the inside, but he seems to be boxing really well on the inside.
Yes. That's an Alex Aguilera type fight. That's what I'm saying. Alex used to fight on the inside like this. It was beautiful to watch.
Absolutely.
Caught that.
Almost just standing there willing him to take those shots and come back right with his own.
Martin representing North Philadelphia. Boxing 101, Ivan Vazquez coming out of Aslan Boxing Gym. Houston by way of Monterrey, Mexico.
Undefeated record on the line tonight as well.
Yes, it is.
And it's showing.
Yes,
absolutely. Vazquez with a big smile.
Yeah. I think the ref stopped for a low blow, but I only saw a body shot.
I did too. Yeah, I don't know what he's.
I don't know why, but I only saw
he might be a little sensitive to those body shots.
Right.
Oh, beautiful left hook, right hand combination.
Vazquez keeps coming right back with shots to the look. Watch him come back. He keeps...
Wow.
Ooh, but look at him come back.
Honestly, I'm really impressed with both these guys in this range, you know? This seems to be where both these guys kind of want this fight.
Right there in the center.
I don't know if this is where they want their corners want them to fight, but this is where they want to fight.
He just caught that uppercut. He just blocked that uppercut Vazquez did.
Man,
But he didn't block that shot. Oh my God, these body shots. So now you're gonna have to wonder what the judges are looking at, because Martin is coming back with some fast shots to the head, but every shot that Vazquez throws has got steam on it and shooting to the body.
Absolutely. And I think you're right. I think Vazquez is probably picking a few more of these shots off on his arms than Martin is.
I tell you what, we may not have a winner just yet, but the fans are winning this one. I mean, what a gift right now to be able to watch this fight.
This whole card has just really impressed me, to be perfectly honest. You know, you see a lot of boxing fights that are really mismatched. It doesn't seem like one fight on this card is mismatched at all.
Testament to the matchmakers, guys. What a fight. We got coming up with a 6th and final round.
No, 5th round.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize there.
We got 2 more rounds of this.
Big shout out to our sponsors, Cool Cow Creamery, Texas Pit Stop Barbecue, Art of Coffee, International Longshoremen's Association, the ILA, RC Hobby Shop, Tinks Towing, of course, Telecom Wiring Services, Mainland City Center, and Lago Mar. We appreciate you spending your Saturday night with us, guys. Paradigm Combat Sports 1, GHS Event Center, and here we are on the next round.
5th round of action, guys.
Do you have Martin up on this card? I mean, excuse me, Vazquez up on this card?
I got Vazquez.
Yeah.
Just because of his shots, he's throwing, look.
A little bit more effective.
Yeah, he's throwing tighter shots.
Almost looked like a little elbow there from Martin. Oh, big right hand from Vazquez.
See what I mean?
I see what you're saying. He's looping it almost too far over the top. He's not really finding his range with that right hand.
The sweet science is on display for sure.
It's almost like these guys have drawn a line in the sand and neither one of them wants to back off of it.
Absolutely.
Beautiful counter by Vazquez.
He's doing some great things with his hands there. He's catching almost the right hands that we don't see, like that uppercut underneath. Look, well, he might have ate that one.
Whoa, big whiff there. Yeah. Good head movement by Martin.
And believe you me, those make you more tired than getting hit.
Absolutely. Now he's on the run. Huge right hand from Martin. Definitely caught Vazquez's attention.
Oh, man, that shook his brain right there.
He's wearing it well, though. It seems completely unfazed. Oh, beautiful left hook to the body.
God bless.
These guys are just going at it. I love it.
Martin sticks his tongue out. Martin working. Martin working.
Yeah, Martin's out working him, but I think you're right. I think, you know, he might be gassing a little bit. His shots don't seem to be have the same amount of stank on him that he did earlier in the fight.
There ain't no sting on him right now, but he's out working him.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like we said earlier, he's putting money in the bank, right? Beautiful triple jab.
He's starting to separate himself. Remember I said, guys, these last 2 rounds are the rounds that separate the men from the boys in the fight game.
Absolutely.
And that's what's starting to happen here. Yeah, Vazquez got to do, he's catching some shots, but he's got to come back. He's got to return something. He ate that. He shook his head. Okay, but you got to. He's got to come back, but he got to come back with something.
Absolutely.
Something back.
Wow.
This might be our draw, guys.
Vazquez on the ropes, fighting back. Martin says no. Martin says no. You're going to take more punishment.
We love you too. Martin's corner shouting that they love Houston, and we love that too.
You gotta love that North Philly love.
Hey.
Wow.
Philly is putting on a show tonight, so.
Man.
We love you too.
It's a good fight, man.
Absolutely.
God bless, man.
I feel like Vazquez kind of got saved in the corner there.
Yeah.
Coming for that big shot.
See this?
But starting to back up again.
Woo.
Wow. Wow. Another exciting round of action for us. We got one more round of this, guys. And like you said, this is where we see what separates the men from the boys, what separates the wheat from the chaff.
Right.
This is for all the marbles right here. This is where it really comes down to.
So really quick before we engage, what does Vazquez have to do to win, guys?
I think he needs to land a big shot, or at least keep Martin on the back foot the whole round.
Instead of allowing Martin to throw as many punches as he's throwing, Vazquez is going to have to counter with more punches. Just keep throwing. He's just going to have to out-punch in this round. In order to come back, that's the best. Because he can do it. We've watched it for the first couple of rounds, so he can do it. So that's what he's going to have to do this
So are
round.
you saying? Do you think he's down on the scorecard
right now?
point?
I think we're looking at a draw.
I think you think it's a draw.
If he wins this last round, we're looking at a draw. He doesn't win this last round. It's a tough fight.
I'd really like to see somebody get a standing 8 count. It would make the judging of these fights a lot easier.
Yeah, that's for sure. 6th and final round, ladies and gentlemen. I need to hire Martin's cornerman just to follow me around in my daily life. These guys are pumping me up.
Martin is having fun.
Absolutely.
Martin is having fun. Ooh,
Martin is having fun. And he's pouring the pressure on Vazquez. Vazquez is throwing hard back.
Oh.
But I feel like Martin has really found his groove.
Yeah.
Now, this is only a 6-round fight, which we know in boxing is kind of a middle-range fight. It seems to me like Martin's ready for 8 and 10 rounds. What do you think?
He's got the gas tank for it, that's for sure.
He seems to be coming on stronger in the later rounds.
So is Vazquez, or what are we seeing here, fatigue, or are we seeing some pain being accumulated?
It's fatigue and it's pressure. It's pressure. These last couple of rounds, Martin is putting pressure on the fight, making him fight. So, and pressing it closer.
I mean, look at the footwork of Martin. He's bouncing around. He's got so much energy, even in these later rounds. Another low warning for Vazquez from the official. Bring the action right in front of our table. Let's cover up just in case.
We need an umbrella for over here. All the sweat flying our way.
People always want the ringside seats, but you gotta watch for the sweat and blood.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Vazquez.
Huge left hook to the body from Vazquez.
Nice. The house lights are coming up. I don't know why.
Vazquez hurt him. Vazquez hurt him over here in this corner. Then that body shot just took something out of him.
Absolutely.
Then he keep it on. Vazquez keep it going. It's like, look.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Letting his hands
there
go.
He goes. That's what I said. He gotta fight. He gotta fight the fight.
Yeah, I don't like that he's relying on the referee to break that clinch. I feel like he needs to fight out
He
here.
called for a headbutt. The ref broke him up.
He gotta fight the fight.
Now he's starting to pour it on.
He got the boy hurt.
And it sounds like the crowd is willing this.
This is what I'm talking about. Look.
Vazquez punching himself in the face.
Vazquez ready for this.
Listen to that crowd, guys.
The crowd is loving it.
Yes. If you're not here, you better be at the next one.
Another break of the action. Let's get it right back going, guys. Center of the ring.
Absolutely. Right there.
Who wants it more? This is what it comes down to.
Amada said you put 2 fighters in the ring with similar skill. The one who wants it more is the one with the most will is going to win the fight.
10 seconds to go.
10 seconds. 10 seconds of a hell of a fight.
Who wants it more? Let's go.
Oh, my God.
All the way to the bell. Man, another fight, another standing ovation. What a fight, guys. What a fight.
Oh, my God.
Exciting action all night for PCS1.
What is going on
what you're
in this
expect
building?
from an exciting up-and-coming promotion.
What is going on in this building? We are having some great fights.
There's some weird energy in here, and I'm loving it. What did you think of that last fight, Thomas?
Man, that was an awesome back in 5-4, man. But I think Philly over here, Martin pulled out the win. What about you guys?
I'm calling draw.
I would love to see a draw, honestly.
I'm calling draw.
Hey, and if it's a draw,
they do it again.
They do
it again.
I think my only problem with this the way these fights are ending, if it ends in a draw, it should go to an extra round. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
With all the excitement.
Oh, yeah.
What if they brought that into boxing, right?
That would be
boxing, right?
amazing. That's something we see a lot of in MMA and stuff.
Right, for
but
real?
I would love to see, yes, yeah. In old MMA fights and like...
And kickboxing.
Kickboxing and stuff, they do a lot of that. So
you do a draw and you be like, hey, one more round. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Who wouldn't want one more round of that fight right
Oh,
now?
yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Beautiful fight. Great show of sportsmanship from Vazquez.
Yes. I think it was a tough fight for Vazquez.
I did too. I don't know if they expected all that adversity.
No.
I've seen Vazquez fight multiple times, and both guys I've seen him fight, he starched them.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I saw this fight go down, it was really great.
A lot of adversity.
Oh, I guess someone's gonna win the RC car.
After 6 brutal rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Enver Guzman at ringside scores the bout 57-56 Vazquez. Judge Perry Helen at ringside scores the bout 57-57, a draw. And Judge Kelly Isaac at ringside scores the bout 58-56. For your winner, by majority decision, from Houston, Texas, Ivan Vazquez.
I wish he would have stayed. I would have loved to have talked to him. Here, let me get the mic.